Hey guys, so remember how like 2 weeks ago I was like, my Friday videos are gonna be for pre-planning now. I'm gonna do these mock spreads and they're gonna be pre-planning. That was a lie. So what I wanna try this week is, I've been really enjoying watching Kiara, who is Paper Princess Plans. She's been doing plan as I go style memory keeping. And I've really been enjoying her videos, and I'm almost feeling like I'd rather do memory keeping than the pre-planning, especially, I don't know. I want to try that this week. I don't want to say I'm going to do one thing or another, but basically my Friday videos are still going to be kind of experimental style, but I want to try this kind of memory keeping plan as I go style. I think the way Kiara does it is that she does hers at the end of every day. I'm gonna do a few days at once and then come back kind of throughout the week and do it, but it's the same concept where it'll be more white space. I'm not gonna feel like I need a to-do list every day because I don't want to memory keep like my dumb like to-dos. I'm gonna do things more in like the format, like more of a white space format. I think you'll see as I get going what I mean. So it's not true plan as I go by any means. I have done a real attempt at plan as I go, which I will link below. And I found that very difficult, to be honest, to be coming on to film every night and then doing that. I mean, maybe, and even if I wasn't filming, I think it would still be a lot. But I think for memory keeping, you can do a few days at once, and I think that's good. And so, yes, this is basically scrapbooking in your planner, but I want to try it. So we're going to get started on that. And the kit I'm using, how about that, is this Coffee Monsterz Co kit. I really wanted to use one of her kits, but she has some fall ones that I kind of want to save for my main planner. So, and she has a slightly newer kit format. I have no idea what this is called. Maybe like Enchanted something, but it has the half boxes, some headers, and some little appointment labels, icons, flags, checklists, the weekend banner, some deco. These are washi strips, ombre or regular or ombre checklists, and full boxes. And so I think the only thing that's not that useful in this style is probably the ombre checklist, but I might still use some. So we're gonna give this a go. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start by putting a today header on Monday, and then I'm going into my sidebar. I'm using that beautiful quote box. Can we just talk about Helen's art skills here for a second? So the Coffee Monsterz Co does all of her own artwork. I cannot get over that. I think this is a beautiful kit, and the talent here is unbelievable. Anyway, I am doing a sidebar here with some of the ombre heart, or not heart checklists, ombre circle checklists, and I took a little emoji that was holding an envelope there, and I'm going to use that to mark out the happy mail that I had come in this week. And then at the bottom, I am putting down more washi and a half box. I'm going to use that to track my YouTube stuff, both YouTube and Instagram at the end of the week for numbers tracking. And I put a little emoji there. I thought those looked really cute instead of using headers because she didn't really have sidebar type headers. I thought they were a cute way to indicate what the list was about, but not like without actually having words there. And then at the top, I was kind of just struggling with what I wanted to use for this list. I decided to make it, I ended up having like a lot of like catch up with some friends that week and like reaching out to people. So I decided to track that here and just put the people that I had like kept in touch with that week. I probably won't do that every week, but I just thought that was like a nice way to remind myself, just even if it's like emails and text conversations, that I'm keeping in touch with people. And then on to Monday, I put down that I uploaded my personal. I will fully admit that I struggled immensely with what tense to use in this spread. I didn't know if I should do it like I'm doing a mock plan with me and like do it like future tense, or to record, because this is kind of things that have already happened. So should I do past tense? I don't know, really struggling. Anyway, for Monday night, I went to a happy hour with my friends. And so I marked that down again using an emoji. You will see many emojis in this spread. I went like hard on the Coffee Monsterz Co stickers, and then just covering up the header with her pretty printed washi and marking down that I needed to edit a video, and that I made a big decision with my husband on what kind of backyard renovation we wanted to do. So that was a productive night. And then I'm going through with bottom washi. The bottom washi is from the Recollections brand at Michael's, it is just like, it was a tube of like these geode washies. I thought they were really pretty with the colors of this kit, and her older kits didn't have bottom washi in them, so it was good to get a chance to use this. And I'm just flipping the order on the other side. Sometimes when I do kind of 2 strips of layered washi, I like to just flip it on the opposite side of the page. Now, I think it just adds a little bit of interest and doesn't look so like perfectly symmetrical, if that makes sense. So just laying that washi down there. Always have like the stack of washi on the back of my hand when I'm working with washi. I don't know why that happens. And so yeah, everything. Oh, and then that little YouTube sticker up at the top of Monday, that was from Piper Paper Co. Everything else has been from Coffee Monsterz Co., either from the kit or from her emotis. Now I'm just going through and putting a today header at the top of every day. I know that's kind of like redundant because obviously it's that day, but I had them, and I think I do like to cover up the headers. I don't think it's as necessary for this spread because all the headers were gray, but I just in general like to cover them up, so I just did that. And then on Tuesday, just marking down that I got up just a little earlier to take some pictures for YouTube stuff. I find my Instagram pictures turn out a lot better if I can take some time and take them in the morning. I don't know why I felt that like that takes me like 5 minutes. I don't know why I felt like I had to mark that down in here. I did it again on Friday too. I think I just wanted to have stuff to fill up the mornings. I am kind of doing these plans chronologically throughout the day, so I felt like there needed to be something for the morning, so I wanted to put that there, I guess. Then I was kind of fussing around with the header. I decided I didn't like it so close to the today header, and I'll bring it back later instead. And then I am marking down that I had a little productive break from work. I ordered some vitamins that I'm trying for the first time. It's like B vitamins and a probiotic, and then also my husband's birthday gift. So I did that at work on a break, so that was productive. And then I put down a beautiful full box there, and just to take up some space. And then a half box to mark down that my husband and I we went to an exercise class, and I love that hashtag squats emoji. It makes me so freaking happy. It is just perfect for that class because we do so many squats and it's getting that booty pop, and it makes me so happy. I've talked about it like 87 times on my channel, but you're going to hear about it again. And then we ate out for dinner, so I marked that down. For the most part, I didn't mark down my meals in this spread. I might do it in the future, but I just marked down the ones where we ate out. I didn't mark down what we ate when we ate in, but we ate out at he eats out somewhere else. I got a salad from Sweet Green, which is like a make your own salad type of place. And then I was marking down that I was doing some filming that night. And then on Wednesday, I had like a bad day. I was supposed to wake up and go for a run early in the morning, but I like really could not sleep the night before. I was like up till like 2 or 3, and like just couldn't sleep at all. So that is actually a Once More with Love munchkin, because I couldn't find an emoji that was about sleep, and then later in the video I realized I had one, so I was like annoyed because I couldn't lift it up at that point because I kind of just wanted to stay all emoji since I was doing Coffee Monsterz Co, but I love the munchkins too. Anyway, just filling in the full box at the bottom there with an extra strip of washi, and then bringing back that header that I layered over some washi to on Wednesday that I had done previously. Just marking down an upload again with a Piper Paper Co sticker, and marking down that I was calling my mom. I really like layering the little mini emotis over the mini flags. I thought that looks super cute. And then I decided to go back and add the need sleep hashtag. I thought that was super cute from the munchkin sheet. And then just marking down, doing YouTube stuff. I put the YouTube and chill. I put the like laptop with the wine glass because it was that kind of night, just like watching YouTube. Sometimes when I put YouTube down, it means I'm watching YouTube. Sometimes when I put it down, it means I'm working on YouTube. In my head, I know what it means, even though it might not be apparent like when I write it down. And then on Thursday morning, I went for just a quick run outside, and I'm going to mark down that I was actually up early enough to see the sunrise, which was pretty neat. And I, again, used one of her emoji workout sheets. I just ordered like 3 more of those because I freaking love that workout sheet, like every sticker on it. So so that needed to happen. And then I am adding another full box here. I tried to space out the more like the super decorative ones with the more just printed ones, kind of intersperse those through the spread. And then on Friday, we had a cleaning service coming. So just put down, you know how you clean before the cleaning service? I put that down that we needed to do that. Now that I'm have like a lot longer hours, and we decided to get a monthly cleaning service, which is already just been like a huge lifesaver. I'm like obsessed. I totally realize it's a privilege, but I am so glad we decided to do it. It was a great decision. And then that night, marking down that I had a football game. And well, I didn't. The Buffalo Bills had one, and I was watching it. It was our second game of the season, and we lost, which was a bummer. And then on to Friday, I'm gonna mark down again that I took the photos. Again, I think I just wanted to fill up space on Friday morning. This really takes me like maybe 10 minutes tops, so I don't know why I felt like I needed to put it down. The uploads I do like to mark down because then I can kind of look back and see what my filming schedule was and like my patterns of uploads. I guess I could do that on YouTube too. Anyway, on Friday, my new job, they order us lunch every Friday, which is super nice. So I marked down where we ordered lunch from just to keep that for memories. And then I had like my first big like due date at work at the new job. So I marked that down that I had submitted my own like an original outline of like a lot of content. So that was exciting. And then on to Friday night, I ended up, I'm taking some of those like little, like, they're not even quarter boxes. They're like the size of like a header. She makes these little labels. I'm really glad in her newer kit she has chunkier labels that are like more like the size of a quarter box, because I didn't find those skinny ones to be that functional. And then I'm going back to Thursday and marking down that Safe Track, which is like the metro construction project in my area, had started. So that was like super bummer just to, again, just more from like a memory keeping. So like I can know, when did your life start becoming hell due to the metro? I'll have that for reference. But anyway, like I was saying, those little boxes, I thought they were a little too skinny to really mark stuff down effectively. So I had stacked two of them right in a row to mark down that I walked home from the metro. We live like about a mile from the metro, so it's like a nice walk if it's nice out, but it's like a little too long to do in the morning, so I typically take a bus. And then on Friday night, just hung out with my husband and then was doing some filming and YouTube. And then on Saturday, I'm going to mark down that we had a fitness class that morning, another one of those like very squats intensive classes, and our favorite instructor teaches on Saturday morning, so definitely hit that up. I'm getting my emotis ready to go. Also, top left corner, can we please admire that full coffee bean sheet? I was taking a picture of it because I need to send it to Helen. Anyway, so marking in that fitness class with another squats one. I love that one, like I've said a gazillion times. And then I went to Sweet Green after it. It's like right near the fitness studio, so it's like I just end up going. I do the Elevate followed by the salad place a lot. It's like it's a good healthy one to follow up a workout. So put down the weekend banner in the usual spot, which is unusual for me, but here I had plenty of space because I wasn't trying to cram in a to-do list or anything. And then that morning I was supposed to like be filming or doing editing or something, but I just like had like a lazy morning catching up on Plan With Me's from the week and stuff, and I very much enjoyed it before we went to the exercise class. Then that afternoon I ended up doing some filming, so I'm taking that adorable washi emoji to mark that down. And saying time to plan. Then that night we went out to dinner. So my husband and I went out to dinner. So went ahead and marked that down. I kind of like that this is allowing me to better capture where I'm going for dinners and like out for happy hours and stuff, because often when I'm making plans with my friends or my husband, we kind of decide last minute where we want to go, so that doesn't actually make it into my pre-planning. Just like the fact that I have something at all makes it into the pre-planning, so it's nice to have that here for memory keeping. And then on Sunday morning, just doing more filming. Again, emotis. I think if I do these in the future, I'll try to bring in like more other like different stickers from different shops, so that I'm using like, I don't know, more of a variety, so it's not just all Coffee Monsterz Co. Oh, I did forget to mention those cameras that I use like on Friday morning, that is from Planner-esque. And then I did say the YouTubes were from Piper Paper Co., but everything else has been Coffee Monsterz Co. And then I went to yoga on Sunday morning, and then just putting down a to-do list. I had to do some yard work. And then we had like an issue with people putting dog poop in our trash can. It was like disgusting. That was like the most disgusting thing I've done in months. It was really bad. But yeah, my method with yard work is that I make myself do it for like only 20 or 30 minutes at a time because I hate doing it. But I'll just do it after I get back from like yoga or something when I'm already sweaty. And I just do like so I only do like one thing a week. Like I trim one bush or I like weed one area and I just spend like 20 minutes on it and then I can do it the next weekend. And maybe that's not the most efficient, but for me, it's like the only way I can convince myself to do it. Anyway, and then I did we picked up groceries and I did some meal prep. I realized I had forgotten to mark down that I watched the Giants game with my husband. So that was actually earlier in the day, like before the groceries and the meal prep, but I had already written on the page, so I couldn't fill that in. Okay guys, so here is my first attempt at like a plan as I go memory keeping spread, and honestly, I loved doing this. I had a little bit harder time. I ended up doing like all the first half of the week on Friday night, so I kind of had a hard time remembering some of the details, but then when I was doing Saturday and Sunday, I loved having like this stuff down here. I know it's essentially like scrapbooking your like boring life, but for me, I just am really into memory keeping, and I don't know, it's just nice to like have the specific restaurant that we went to written down and note that, okay, we went out to eat like twice on Saturday. That probably wasn't great. Like a lot of just, I don't know, it was really nice for me to sit down and like look back at our weekend and like write everything down. And yeah, I'm not like normally one for gratitude, but it kind of made me feel just like happy about my life and like felt like I had a full, nice weekend that had a lot of everything I liked. I don't know, just made me a little bit more grateful than usual. So yeah, I might continue to do this. I don't know, let me know down below if you guys are interested in actually seeing them every week. I can get that it might be boring, especially like my weekdays definitely were boring. I think if I were doing them more kind of as things were happening, I would remember a little bit more details, but it's just nice to like remember, like on Thursday morning, I was up early enough to see the sunrise, like just little things about your life that when you're doing like just your big picture planning and your to-dos and the Erin Condren that you might miss. Those are the kind of things I want to make sure I'm documenting in here. So yeah, just something, I don't know. I definitely am going to try to keep up with this. I can't promise I'll do it every week, but I definitely enjoyed doing this week. Like I said, let me know what you guys thought down below, if this is something you'd want to continue to see, or if you just like to see my actual planning. I totally understand. I'm remembering now that I have more deco, and I'm like, I want to add deco, so we're going to do that. And yeah, so let me show you also what I do have left from this kit. I'll put this somewhere. I have used up all the half boxes. I really like using half boxes in white space style planning. I have a few bits of deco left. I have a lot of ombre heart checklists and regular checklists left. I will definitely save these. I have a friend that I am luring into the folds of planning, and she's been enjoying having my leftovers. I am planning on also doing a leftovers giveaway to you guys at some point, but I think she would enjoy this style. So I'm gonna pass these probably on to her. And anyway, yeah, so I do have a lot of those. That's kind of one thing of doing a more journaling type spread, so I might keep that in mind when I'm choosing kits. Used up a fair amount of the washi, used up actually a fair amount of the headers just by virtue of putting a today header every day, and then have one full box left. So still made pretty good use of this kit. It was definitely a smaller kit to begin with, which again, I would keep in mind when picking kits to do the stylus spread. But I thought it worked really well, and I loved bringing in all these emotis. They made me so happy.
yeah, I totally used way too many, but I don't care. It makes me so happy. So, yeah, let me know what you guys thought below. Like I said, you know, if this isn't a style you're interested in seeing on my channel, let me know, and I might just do it for me anyway, but if you would like to see it, I can definitely keep filming these. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and as always, subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye.